2020 was a year we were all taught a lesson in acceptance. Early on, we all had to accept that we won't get to see our friends and family as much as we like. Many of us had to accept that we were no longer needed at our jobs, and most of us had to accept that our favorite places to go would be shut down for an undetermined amount of time. We all found ways to make this work, and for me, this meant getting forced out of the gyms and onto the roads where I fell in love with running. In my first year of running, I ran over 600 miles. I also taught myself how to freestyle swim, bought a bike, and signed up for my first ever triathlon.
Just finished up the swim.
I had to accept the fact that the triathlon that I originally wanted to compete in on Belle Isle got canceled, but I was able to compete still in Holly. My training was short and unorganized, but I got the job done and I was hooked. Unfortunately, just 1 week later, I had to accept that I'd have to give up all training for 6 weeks while I recovered from a back injury. I also had to accept the fact that before I got back to endurance training, I needed to strengthen myself to help prevent any further injuries. So I did, and I spent the winter in the gym building myself up for the year to come. Come springtime, I started my first ever marathon training program. I knew it was going to be tough, but I was excited for the year ahead of me. Less than 1 month in, I developed a lower leg injury, and taking a few weeks off from running and delaying the training ultimately turned into me having to take a few months off from running and accept the fact that I had no way to safely train for a marathon this year. The thought of competing in a triathlon with no run training was intimidating to say the least, but I had been working hard on the bike and in the pool, so I felt like I could do it. I started looking into hotels and seriously preparing for the event, but just 2 days later, I found myself being rushed to the hospital in the back of an ambulance. I had fallen off of a ladder at work straight down onto a metal fence post, which tore into my chest pretty deep. I was happy as ever just to be alive and have no serious injuries, but yet again, I found myself having to give up on something I had already invested so much time and energy into. 2 weeks since my injury, and with only 3 weeks remaining before the Belle Isle Triathlon, I've decided that I'm just tired of accepting things for what they are. I'm ready to get back in the pool tomorrow and begin taking control of my own destiny. Okay, so I'm on the road on my way in to my first swim class in a couple of weeks. Man, I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. These past few days, I've been so amped up, ready to get back to swimming and just thinking, let's do this, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm doing this triathlon, I don't care. And now I gotta do it. I'm a little bit nervous. I know I'm gonna be pretty rusty. I've only got 3 weeks to prepare. I won't be running, and yeah, 3 weeks is including the race week, which there's not gonna be a whole lot of training going on then. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, but let's do it. Feeling like I made it. Just finished up my bike training program. 2 weeks from tomorrow will be the race date. What a way to go out. What a fucking killer of a workout. But that's it for the hard workouts on the bike. I'm just gonna get off the trainer and get familiar with riding on the road again. Take it easy for the most part. Biking, I'm still gonna be doing some work with the swim though, but soon enough, 2 more weeks. Okay, so I just got to the hotel, the GM building. This is actually, I would consider a crappy view for the GM building, but I'll take it. I'm gonna do some chilling, keep the carb train rolling, and we are gonna be getting this party started in like a little over 12 hours. 6 a.m. Go time.
Say something.
Not last.
What do you got to tell the people?
That's how you leave nothing left. My time last year. Got like a 45 minutes faster than last year. I've been hanging out here for like 10 minutes. Probably a little while longer, but feeling accomplished. Okay, so we are 3 weeks removed from the Belle Isle Triathlon, which went great, but immediately after I got COVID. So yeah, 2 weeks I was down and out pretty much, and last week started getting back into the swing of things, still feeling like a little bit fatigued and tired and not quite the same. But yeah, today starts Ironman 70.3 training. I'm here at the pool to do my critical speed swim test. Tomorrow I'll do the bike fit, and Wednesday run fit to set the baseline for all my training over the next 40 weeks, which I think I retest in 8 weeks just to see what the progress I've made, and I think they'll calibrate my training program off of that. But yeah, 40 weeks to work. I can't wait to see the progress that we make. But it all starts here today.